So the LSU defense on the Bama offense is conceivable in terms of a stalemate, maybe holding them to in the low 20s. Granted, if the offense turns it over and gives them short field, that plays into something else. But just if it's a normally contested football game on the other side. So if LSU's defense does its due diligence, can you give me any kind of recipe for the offense to do its job, to hold up its end, to pull off this upset?
Nope.
I didn't think so. So I think it's a great one on the defensive side. But
I'll tell you this. The one reason, the literally singular, the one thing that would make you at least stop and think for a moment, okay, how might this influence the game, is Matt Canada. Because with Les Miles and Cam Cameron, you knew what they were going to do. There was no guessing. They were going to put two tight ends, a fullback, and they were going to run power football. And they were going to try to move bodies. And they were going to try to shorten the game, play great defense, and have a chance to win it on a turnover late. That was the personnel that they had. That's how they were going to scheme this game. And it didn't work. With Matt Canada, at least you know LSU is going to do something different. They're going to run sweeps and motions, and they're going to try to get to the edge. And I have no idea if Alabama's defense is going to be fooled by any of that pre-snap motion, even an ounce. It may be as an absolute cataclysmic failure. But if nothing else, it's going to be a different look from LSU than what Alabama has seen over the last decade. So how does Alabama's defense stop that offense and deal with all of the pre-snap eye candy, as Nick Saban called it this week? That is the one thing that'll make you say, let me see how that goes. But is Danny Etling going to take 5 and 7 step drops and pick apart Alabama's secondary while two freshmen on the offensive line try to hold up that defensive front? No. No. I mean, LSU cannot win this game straight up. They cannot win this game if they just go play man up, straight up, hat on a hat football. They can't because Alabama's just better. In every phase, they're better. So LSU's going to have happen like what they did against Florida. The 2 touchdowns LSU got against Florida were where they caught Florida looking in the backfield. Russell Gage had a 70-yard jet sweep against Auburn because the safety was creeping up and got caught in the motion, and there he went. I mean, that's the kind of thing that LSU is going to need against Alabama.
So the defense not only has to play well, it probably has to give the offense a short field on a number of occasions to give it a scoring opportunity. How good's your field goal kicker?
Well, I mean, a month ago, Ed Ogeron on his coach's show said, we don't have a field goal kicker. And a lot of people were upset with him calling out a couple of young place kickers the way he did publicly. But since then, Connor Culp hasn't missed, like literally has not missed. He's 8 for 8 on field goals and hasn't missed a PAT, including what was the game winner against Auburn. I mean, remember that comeback against Auburn that LSU had. If Culp misses the 42-yarder with a minute to play, it's for naught. You still lose the game. So he's made pressure kicks. He made a kick against Florida, which obviously won in the game, was the difference in the game. He's been salty, man. Culp is a guy that he's out of Arizona. He was a highly recruited kid when he signed, and he's got his opportunity now, seems to be making the most of it. So we'll see what he does on the road in Tuscaloosa if given the chance.